the sun and comes undone. Every Icarus falls out the city walls. There's no protection, there's no direction. You're a fool, Jebediah, telling tales. You're a liar, you are on a path to sure catastrophe. Home is calm, home is steady, but you're leaving already. Tell me, do you think you're better than me?
I saw what I saw, I know what I know. There was a footprint in the snow.
Haven't I told you? Creatures like that don't actually exist. Bigfoot? Seriously? You're risking your life for a bedtime story.
Leave me alone, William.
No, someone has to talk sense into you. Nobody believes in you, Jebediah. They never have. Not the teachers, not the town, not even your own friends. What's the point of even trying, huh? You go out there and for what? A feeling?
Yeah, a feeling, a pull, like something's calling me beyond the wall. And I have to find out what it is. I have to find him.
You're gonna get yourself killed. Not that anybody would even care. And when you come crawling back empty-handed, they'll all laugh at you. Just like they always do.
Then let them laugh. I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing it for me. I'll find him, you see. And I won't stop until I do. I'll find Bigfoot. The city wall keeps the city safe, but what are we protecting? A town that's full of nothing but the dust it's been collecting. And they tell me I've gone crazy to hope for something more. And they say if you don't like us, Jebediah, here's the door. But I know there's something out there, and I'm not one to ignore the call. 'Cause Bigfoot's waiting just beyond the wall. I've spent the past 11 years held back by other people's fears. They're so blind from comfort, they can't see the frontier. Just beyond the wall, just beyond the wall. They never try and never fail. No golden fleece, no holy grail. They will not support me, so I'm setting sail. Just beyond the wall, just beyond the wall. But Bigfoot, you're my ticket to vindication. Bigfoot, I'm coming, I'm headed for your location. I'll spot you with my own two eyes. I'll tell the town of your shoe size. They will finally respect me once they all realize what's beyond the wall, just beyond the wall. It's funny how the world can look so different when there's no one on your side. They treat me like a cryptid and they tear me down to reinforce their pride. But sometimes late at night, I wonder if they're right, and I'm terrified. But I must go on, I must go on. If I go beyond the wall, I'm better than them all, because at least I people's fears. I no longer hear them. If they screamed in my ears, I'll go beyond the wall, just beyond the wall, just beyond the wall.
Bigfoot? Bigfoot, is it finally you?
What are you talking about? You've seen Bigfoot?
You can't fool me, Bigfoot. I know it's you.
What are you talking about? I'm not Bigfoot. Compose yourself. Let's talk like reasonable human beings.
So you're not Bigfoot after all, or are you?
In case I wasn't clear earlier, no. I'm not Bigfoot. What do you want from me? Who are you? I'm looking for Bigfoot. Can you help me or not?
You're good. Too good. A little too human. But I know your tricks, Bigfoot. You can shapeshift.
I cannot shapeshift.
Yes, just what a shapeshifter would say.
Okay, look, can you help me or are we just gonna do this all night?
If you're not Bigfoot, and that's a big if, then I suppose I can help you. If you're willing to pay a price.
A price? Oh, what kind of price?
Oh, nothing too steep. Just the head of your first one, child.
Ah, you're crazy! I gotta get out of here!
I'm joking, boy. Relax. But a word of caution for your journey. This Bigfoot you're trying to find, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. I've been searching for this beast for the past 60 years, and I'm not going back until I find him.
Yeah. Thanks, lady, but I'm gonna be on my way now.
I'm so worried about Jebediah. I mean, what if something happened, or he gets lost, or worse?
Oh, please. Jebediah, he's gonna be just fine. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
You don't know that. He's just a boy running off into those woods, chasing after a dream.
Look, like I just said, he's gonna be alright, okay?
But I could never forgive myself if something bad were to happen to him. Oh, please, we have to do something.
For Pete's sake, would you please just stop worrying and believe in him? At least a little bit, just this once.
Please, universe, give me a sign that my sweet little boy's okay.
Hear ye! It's 10 o'clock p.m. Do you know the whereabouts of your children?
No, I don't. I've been hearing talk, it's not safe to walk, the woods are full of crime. Apples with razor blades, thugs with hand grenades, we live in a dangerous time. Lions and bears and bugs, men that are selling drugs, they all come out at night. There are snakes that steal your shoes, I heard it on the news, and the news is always right. My head is full of paranoia, Jebediah's just a boy, a little boy with Bigfoot on the brain.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Honey, my heart agrees with your anxieties. My stomach feels upset. Our darling son's at risk. Our actions must be brisk to save him from this threat. What does he plan to do if his dream comes true? He's better off staying put. He'll be torn limb from limb if that monster catches him. I pray that there's no Bigfoot. Our heads are full of paranoia. Jebediah's just a boy, a little boy with Bigfoot
gonna bring him back.
Oh, don't you take another step, young lady. You are not going anywhere.
Try me.
Becky,
No!
I saw what I saw. I know what I know. There was a footprint in the snow.
Kid, you! Stop right there.
What the? Who are you?
The name's Clarence. Don't say it out loud. They're always listening.
Who is listening?
Them.
Who?
The government, cryptid overlords, the Bigfoot, Council of Elders, you name it, they're all in on it. But don't worry, I've got the secrets, the maps, the documents. I know everything.
Right, and what exactly do you know about Bigfoot?
Everything! Every sighting, every footprint, every mysterious howling noise in the night. I've pieced it all together. Bigfoot is just a creature. He's the key.
The key to what?
The truth! Look! This map! It shows his movements, his hideouts, his escape routes. Bigfoot's got a system, you see. He's always one step ahead. But no, not from me. I'm always watching.
That just looks like a bunch of circles and arrows. Are you sure you know what you're talking about?
Are you sure you know what you're talking about? Kid, I've been on this case longer than you've been alive. Bigfoot's out there. And I'm this close to cracking it wide open. Oh.
Fine, so how exactly do you find him?
Oh, no, it's not that simple. You have to earn it. Solve the riddles. Decode the patterns. Follow clues.
I don't have time for this. Look, thanks for whatever this is, but I'm gonna go now.
You'll see. You'll come back when you're ready to learn the truth.
Jebediah, where are you? There's something deadly every turn, not my concern. I'm not scared. I have a task, but not a plan. I understand, but I'm not scared. And if I was, I wouldn't tell a soul. I have to reach my goal. My brother's run away. I can't give up. I've gotta track him down. He's gotta be around. I'll find him here today. I'm not scared. I know the danger all too well. Mother yelled, but I'm not scared. I check behind me all the time, but that's alright, 'cause I'm not scared. I'm hearing sounds I wouldn't like to hear. There's a rattling in my ear. Oh God, is that a snake? It's getting dark, it's past my time to sleep, but I still hear things creak. I've gotta stay awake. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. The world is big, it makes me feel so small. These woods beyond the wall are beautiful tonight. I'm holding on to hope that I have left. As long as I am deaf, I know I'll be alright. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Ah!
Becky? What are you doing here?
I've come to look for you. Mom and Dad are getting worried, saying that it's dangerous for you to be out alone.
I knew it. They don't believe in me. Nobody does. Well, I'm just gonna have to prove them
Big
wrong.
brother, it's not like that, you see?
No! I know exactly what it's like. And I don't need some stupid little sister to explain it to me. I saw what I saw. I know what I know. There was a footprint in the snow. Now leave! done? Yeah, great idea, Jeb. Just wander alone in the middle of the woods. No way this ends with me getting eaten by a bear, or worse, disappearing without a trace.
Among the creatures of the night, failure is the most terrifying beast. And if you don't watch out, you might fall into its claws to never be released. I've always known that you're a fraud. You think the world's a lock, think that you're the key, and now you choose to go abroad, leaving home behind to chase a fantasy. So go waste your life in search of an ideal, just to find your wife that wasn't real.
Shut up, shut up! It's all in my head, it's all in my... Oh no, not you guys too.
I've spent my whole life on this chase, waiting for my turn, following the clues. You're waltzing in to steal my case. You have to wait in line, you have to pay your dues.
The isolation drove me mad. The constant smell of dirt, the heat under the sun. I left behind a life I had, but that was 60 years ago, and you've only just begun.
So go waste your life on following your dreams, 'cause Bigfoot's more elusive
Then he seems.
I saw what I saw. I know what I know. There was a footprint in the snow. I saw what I saw. I know what I know. There was a footprint in the snow.
You're a fool,
I saw
Jebediah. There was a footprint. Was there a footprint?
Maybe I am crazy. Maybe everybody was right.
We'll talk later, Mr. Yeti.
Chasing after some stupid myth like it was gonna make me.
You seem troubled.
What the? Who are you? What are you?
You really can't tell? I'm Bigfoot.
You're wearing a tie.
Oh, well, first impressions, am I right?
Nope, I finally cracked. I've been out here for too long, and I'm hallucinating Bigfoot who isn't even that big. Dressed like my dad's accountant.
A reasonable conclusion, yes, though I can assure you I'm quite real.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
If you don't mind me asking, how was it supposed to go?
I was supposed to find you, get proof, shove it in everyone's faces that I can finally do something on my own for once. But even if I do, they'll just call it fake, call me fake. And to be honest, I don't even know what I'm trying to prove anymore.
How long have people been looking for me? Do you know?
60 years or something, according to that crazy old lady.
Longer. More like hundreds of years. And nobody's ever done it until now.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you did it. You found me. Not because you wanted fame, not because you wanted to prove a point. You found me because you needed to. Because something in you refused to let the world tell you what's real and what isn't. Look around you, kid. You found the truth. What are you gonna do with it? Have you ever seen a star as bright, or a tree that stands as tall, or any sort of lovely sight behind that city wall? Have you ever felt adventure's rush, or the freedom from the sound? Have you ever seen a garden lush as the one that you just found? You can chase a rainbow till its end, or catch a shooting star, but you'll find that nothing changed from where you came to where you are. So cherish all the sights you've seen, 'cause in every journey, the beauty waits in the in-between. So you proved them wrong and tracked me down, but they never will believe. So why try to impress a town that thinks you're so naive? And you found me through the scenic route, and you're focused on the prize. But sweeter than your labor's fruit is right before your eyes. You can chase a rainbow till its end, or catch a shooting star. But you'll find that nothing changed from where you came to where you are. So cherish all the sights you've seen, 'cause in every journey, the beauty waits in the in-between. There's a spark in your soul, there's a yearn for a quest. There is always a goal, you must prove you're the best. I won't tell you to stop, just to admire the view. As you climb to the top, you'll discover a brand new you. Chase a rainbow till its end, or catch a shooting star. But you'll find that nothing changed from where you came to where you are. So cherish all the sights you've seen, 'cause in every journey, the beauty waits in the in-between.
Jebediah? Sorry about earlier.
No, I'm sorry. I was so caught up in trying to find Bigfoot that I never realized that you, Mom, Dad, believed in me all along. What do you say we go home?
Well, he's about this tall, always running off, getting into trouble.
And she's this tall. Running off and, well, getting into trouble.
Uh-huh. Sounds like they're related.
You sure had us worried, kid.
Not me, though. I knew you were great the whole time.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
So, Jebediah, did you find Bigfoot? Or was this all just some big, dumb waste of time?
Didn't
think so.
You know, that's the funny thing. I went looking for Bigfoot hoping to prove myself to everybody.
And what, huh?
Well, the truth is, I didn't need to.
Well, that's just about the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Let's get on the way.
You're a fool, Jebediah, couldn't find your Messiah. Guess the Bigfoot you had promised wasn't real. Learn to just be complacent, to be happy adjacent, 'cause fulfillment's not an easy thing to feel.
The city wall keeps the city safe from the harsh and unforgiving, but it shelters you from all the things that make a life worth living. So judge him if you want to, if it helps you to get by. Just know that only Icarus can learn to touch the sky.
What makes you think you're so much better than me, huh? What about all of us? We've never needed to prove ourselves to anyone.
You'll never see a star as bright or a tree that stands as tall. You'll never feel the things I felt or learn to feel at all. Sure, my future is uncertain. I don't want it set in stone. So I'll pull back the curtain and follow the unknown. I'd invite you to come join me but I'm sure you just say no. So I guess we'll see how far we get if you stay and I go. Yes, I'm ready for a change of scene. So I'm leaving here, and I'm headed for the in-between. There's so much out there to explore, so much beyond the wall. I'm leaving this town for good. What do you say, Becky? Are you in?
Well, really, I'd love to. Well, hold it right there, young man. You are not going anywhere.
Without us.
Mothers worry, fathers fret, 'cause you're our pride and you're our joy. So as you grow up, don't forget, you still are little girl and boy. So if you need a break from the routine, let's chase the in-between. Let's move beyond the wall. We'll learn to play whatever hand we're dealt. And if your wax wings melt, we'll catch you if you fall. We're not scared. We're not scared.
You're not going anywhere, Jebediah. You couldn't find Bigfoot on your own. What makes you think this time will be any different?
You're a fool, Jebediah, with that glint in your eye. You possess a kind of drive we never had. You're a crab in a bucket, stay back down, learn to suck it up.